So how is it going, everyone? Welcome to some more Rabi-Ribi, and this time actually we are not gonna be in this in the normal game. It's not gonna be story mode, the option that we're gonna choose. No, we're gonna go straight into rabbit bots and into art book. Now you might think that art book means basically a book with art. Well, that's true. At the same time, you have this beta stuff that basically has missions and other gameplay and use stuff that you can choose play. Which is pretty cool, and I wanted to leave this for this stream because it's not something like, it's something that really feels like there is a lot of time to invest in here. I don't know if a lot, but definitely enough to guarantee a stream. Also, how is it going, Nitori, Kael, and Yannick? The unused BUs, I know, right? So I already did the golem, by the way, for those who weren't here. I did this one. I also did mission 3, though I didn't really get the... because you can actually get medals. Like, for some reason, depending on how fast you do this... Oh, and you die in one hit. I didn't know that. Interesting. So yeah, basically... it's still pretty interesting, though I don't think I can get the gold in here. I mean... basically you will need to jump and attack every single pattern. So I don't think I can get the gold, but at least I want to go for the silver. That one might be possible. Hopefully. New record? What? What do you mean by new record? I didn't finish her off. Huh? What's the requirement to finish the mission? I mean, good shit, I got the silver medal, but what? No beard and no hair? Hey, what you mean no hair? There is hair. It's just that you're blind. That's what happens when you look at one too many Toho Doshins, Kael, for fuck's sake. Also, how is it going, Igni? Damn, I almost got the gold as well. But I think... it is an... yeah, I know, it's unused. I think it has to do with... and I wish I could understand what the fuck the counter in the top left even is supposed to mean. Like, it starts from 3000 and goes down. Doesn't really tell me much. Like, yeah, good indicator. I mean, having numbers is always nice, but you know what's also nice? Being able to understand them. That definitely feels more nice. Wow, I actually missed that one. Well, although I wouldn't have gotten the gold anyways. Your hair is not as messy. God damn it. Maybe it's not as messy. When that counter runs out, you die, damn. The numbers are huge because of a recent update breaking them. Damn, that reminds me, it's pretty funny because I'm a web developer, for those who don't know. And a lot of times someone is stupid enough in web development to alter the CSS files. CSS, for those who don't know, is basically the files that you use to define the styles of a web page. It stands for Cascade Style Sheet, not shit. And basically if someone touches a style that is pretty general, you might not only modify what you're trying to modify, but you might also modify a lot of stuff in the web page that you don't mean to. So maybe something like this happened, though I don't know if CSS is even used in desktop applications. I mean, I know that you can use CSS, but I don't know if it's really used. Mostly because obviously the idea of CSS is to use it on web pages, but maybe video games use a similar thing. That's pretty much what happened here. Yeah, basically there's a lot of developers that just go on the code and they are like, okay, modifying this will actually make what I want, but at the same time it's gonna make what you don't want, right? So yeah, some stuff was modified to display better on lower resolutions. That's pretty interesting. People will try to use the web stack on everything. Well, the thing is, a lot of people, and this is understandable, but a lot of people don't really understand the technologies they are using, right? So for example, with CSS, a lot of people think that just because you're targeting a class, there's nothing, like you're not gonna modify anything else other than the element you want to modify, which is bullshit, because that class might be used somewhere else. So you want to make sure that if you modify a CSS, you don't want to edit an existing class unless you're absolutely sure that's no use anywhere else. You want to add a new target, a new selector that is really specific to what you're trying to modify, because otherwise you're gonna have something like this happening. It started around the time Coco 2019 was released, which is when the laser indicators were being made larger than like 2 pixels thick. Interesting. Invisible on lower resolutions. Interesting. Well, it's pretty good to hear. Also, I would like to know what's the best DPS here for a fight like this when it comes to Ribbon. Because I'm assuming that the red shot is the most damaging one. But since I'm not sure, I might be wrong. So let me know if there is a better DPS than this one. Either red or blue. Is blue really that good? Like, that's my question. Why is blue better or as good as red? Because I never seen blue do the same thing that, that blue does. That red does. Right? It's kind of like single shot damage. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing, but I don't know, I always felt like red damage should weigh more. But I have no clue. Also, if I wanna get the goal, I gotta make sure I don't miss a single shot, which is gonna be the tough part, obviously. Like for example that one, you don't wanna miss that shot. The bosses get stunned a decent bit. Purple might be better though, since it has a bit more damage than blue for its normal charge. But I think for this specific pattern, the best candidate might be red, right? For this specific one at least. Especially because it hits on both sides. And they are perfectly horizontally aligned, so... Really? Oh, that's a really good idea. I can leave one of them alive for a couple of points and then target the other one. Perhaps. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't know how I got it in 19 seconds though. Oh, because you can jump there. You don't even need to wait that much until you can shot. So for example here I can probably start shooting the other one. and get fucked in the process. Yeah, that's a good one. Hey Clone Cat, how is it going? As you can see, I'm getting sandwiched by 2 dancers. Now that sounds better than it has any right to sound like, as you know. There is lasers in between too. So yeah, that probably might not be as good as it sounds. So now, well, I wasted time there. Damn, 1 second off. Why are you not in the Toho World Cup? Dude, I saw that and I was like, how the fuck are you gonna call something a World Cup and have the teams being Japan, China and the West? The West! Why would I want to represent the West? Like, the West is not a country. I mean, and you know what's the worst part? The definition of the West changes from people to people. A lot of people, in fact, I will say that the majority of people that like to use term the West, they mean the USA, Canada, and Europe. That's what they mean by the West. Never mind that South America is also on the West, and never mind that Europe is not even that much in the West. I mean, the West is mostly, I will say, the half of Europe, half of Africa, and all of the Americas. But no, for a lot of people, the West is just, as I say, North America, sometimes not even Mexico is like part of the West for some, and Europe. Yeah, the West. Good thing to represent. Like, fuck off, dude. I'm not gonna represent sorry ass the West. Come on. Like, I know not many people play Toho, right? I know that if you wanted to represent every country, you wouldn't even have enough representatives, right? And at the same time, you probably wouldn't even have enough time to organize the different countries. But, like, come on, dude. Yeah, I know it might be tiny, but, like, don't call it a World Cup. Because, I mean, call it anything else. Like, call it, I don't know, the... whatever, I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling about something completely useless and meaningless. But, I don't know, I feel like people using the word West is like... I don't know. To me it's a pretty shitty term because it doesn't describe what really belongs to the West. Now, I know this might be shocking, but West just means that it's on the left side of a map orientation. Damn it, sorry. My pronunciation sometimes fuck ups. So, you know. Damn, I got the gold medal! Damn, I should ramble about the West more. See, it seems that rambling about the West gives me the gold medal. Good shit. Now get platinum? But there's no platinum. And if there is, how do I know? The Wild West. Revolvers and a cowboy hat. God damn it. Mexico is a part of nothing. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I think they should do it that way because they are lazy asses that don't want to organize a tournament with more than 3 teams, but whatever. Yeah, anyone can join, but at the same time, my motivation to join a tournament called World Cup will be really, like, destroyed if I have to represent the West. Like, Chimon. There was after you got gold, it's 15 seconds? There is no way I can do that mission in 15 seconds. This case is any non-Japanese or Chinese, since there is a Vietnamese in the West team. Yeah, that's also stupid, right? Like, what if someone from Korea wants to participate? They also represent the West, right? Oh, in the top left? No, top right. Okay. I hope it has a dev time like that game. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Japan, China, and international, maybe. Yeah, I know, that's ridiculous, right? Korea representing the West, but I mean, if your teams are Japan and China, and then the West, then pretty much everything is gonna be the West. Also, something that I feel really stupid about the West, you know, a lot of people also try to include Australia as the West. And I'm like, what? Like, at least you want to try hard to not sound like a dumbass, but you also want to include a country that is literally on the east of the planet. If you take, you know, Africa and Europe as the center, they are literally at the east. Like, but whatever, you know, it's not worth, I think, getting mad over that, especially because, oh, there it is, the 15 seconds. Especially because, you know, who gives a shit, right? Besides, I don't think anyone but Japan is gonna win, so... Well, there you go. Yeah, there's no way I can get 15 seconds on this. There's just no way. Western is a mindset. Western is the friends we made along the way. They are so far east that they become west, I see. Test blue shot? Alright, I guess I can try it. Wait, why can I switch? I think you are locked. No, you can't use anything other than the red shot. Well, I guess it does that answer your question? Okay, well, that's faster at least. Yeah, I was thinking of alternating between targets, yeah. If I turn around west becomes east, damn, that's true. The damage is even, yeah, that's what I thought. It's just that sometimes it's a little bit hard, but yeah. So basically shooting right first and then left and then right. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Damn. The problem is that timing your release is pretty precise. It's really easy to miss a release. Oh, I didn't even alternate. It has to be 2 with this, so it's even. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think that even alternating like this is not gonna make me do it in less than 15 seconds, but I mean, sure, I can try. Also, I think this double jump might be the best idea, because that basically makes sure that every time I shot the charge, like, they get hit by the normal shot. That seems to be the best idea so far. So let me try that. Could have done that a little bit faster. I mean, we're getting closer, but it's still pretty tough to get 15 in here. I found a Mega Man-like fan game with the characters of your favorite Toho. You mean Toho? UFO? Was gonna say, oh, you mean Mountain of Fate. Ah, god damn it, Kyle. Why you do this? Leaving the whole West shit aside, the LoL game match, which is what I saw, was pretty dope. I don't know, I feel like... I also say this on my Discord, but... You know... If you're gonna make people compete in Toho, why the fuck don't you use the only competitive Toho game, which is Phantasmagoria of Flower You? Why the fuck use a standard single player Danmaku one? I mean, I understand you want people to not depend on RNG that much, but it's not like... I mean, the normal Toho games already have their big... Oh shit! I got the platinum! Or maybe I should say that I got the golf ball, cause that's not platinum. Wait, rainbow? What? Rainbow. Come on, dude. Rainbow. You want me to get rainbow? Think that rainbow is world record? Is it world record? At least that was the trend with netplay maps. Well, if it's the world record, then it can go eat a dick. Yeah, I'm not trying to defeat a world record. Come on, dude. Alright, so the problem is mission 4 here. This one was pretty tough. And also a little bit long as well. Oh, and for this one I think you can hit them too. The problem is that you barely have any... Wait a second. Fuck. I wanted to see if you can switch shot, but I don't think you can. Damn, I'm locked with the blue one. Are you serious? I don't want to use the blue one on a double fight. Damn. When I got the best time on a netplay map, the rainbow time become my time. Damn, that's pretty cool. The white cue ball. The golf ball. Yeah, trying to world record this, I mean, might as well try a good world record. Like, for example, the UFO no miss no bomb. See, that's definitely a really good world record that you're definitely not gonna regret investing time into it, right? So it seems that you first need to target Seattle, because if you try targeting Cicini, she has a defense boost. Now the problem with targeting Seattle is that she has quite a lot of health. Oh, maybe, well, you can combo her. Yeah, I guess you can try. Fuck. You can try comboing her, but damn, it's a little bit tough. You won't regret getting world records in this game either. Beautiful, beautiful world records. Man, people that go for world records are something else. And I don't mean just world records in video games, I mean world records on everything. Because, you know that, I mean, obviously, being able to put your name in a metaphorical, like, you know, stone, right? Like being able to make sure the world knows your name, or at least people who give enough of a shit of whatever record you got. It sounds tempting, right? But it's like, it sounds so tempting that someone really tried to get it to the point where it's almost impossible to beat, and yet you still have people trying. Just imagine this is Ame no Norigoto. Yeah, but Ame no Norigoto. Oh, that's right. For those who don't know, if I feel like all this unused content is not enough for making a full-length stream, I'm gonna try Ame no Norigoto. And for those who don't know what Ame no Norigoto is, it's the name of a spell card from Impossible Spell Card, which is one of the official Touhou games. And the catch is that I'm gonna attempt to do it without items, because in that game you're supposed to normally use items to clear spell cards, because as the name says, they are supposed to be impossible. But I disagree. So instead of trying to use items, I'm gonna attempt doing it without items. The problem with that is that, as you can imagine, it's pretty hard. And even though it's obviously doable, in fact I was like 3 times really close to get it, it's something that is still really hard. But it's something that I also been trying to do for a long time, so it's like my wild card, right? Every time I don't know what to do on my stream, I will just pop off Ame no Norigoto and just give it a couple of attempts, because why not, right? I mean, I'm gonna eventually get it, so... And why are you flying so high? Also, you have high defense. Oh, and you also don't give a shit about hitstun. Nice. That's pretty cool. That's the current speedrun of this game. Is becoming almost impossible to beat. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Try playing Impossible Spellcard without items and got stuck at Kyoko. Well, I mean, you don't need to do everything at once. In fact, Ame no Norigoto is part of the of the 6th day, I think, right? So obviously you don't need to do them in order. You just kind of want to leave the ones that are really hard for last, and then afterwards just, you know, attempt them again once you have all of the other ones, right? So basically the ones that I left for last are Ame no Norigoto, Fitful Nightmare, and one of the Miko spells. I think 17 Article Constitution or something like that. I don't know, it has a pretty shitty name. It's a pretty hard spell card. In fact, that might be one that I might never get, because it all depends on RNG. It doesn't matter how good you are for that spell card. Have you gifted the games to the guy? Yeah, I gifted them on his birthday. Was pretty surprised, but yeah. It felt nice, because here's the thing. Even if he never plays the Touhou games, which I'm assuming is what's gonna happen, I still was able to support soon, right? So it's a win-win situation. Doesn't matter what he eventually will do with the Touhou games, because soon... I mean, I owe a lot to Soon, and I don't want to sound like a Soon dick rider, right? But Soon, I mean, even with those 3 gifted games, it's not enough to support all of the games that I couldn't support, right? Like, basically the ones that are not available on Steam. So, you know, that's the least that I can do. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Are you gonna get combo? There we go. Damn, and we got the gold. The platinum doesn't seem to be that bad, honestly. Though the problem is that you also kinda need to wait until Sisini goes down. You supported Soon bad drinking habits. Hey, I mean, if he's happy, I'm happy. Yeah, he got my pesos, alright? Want to support Soon, donate him a new library. God damn it. You guys are Sabash. A new library. Wait, is that how you pronounce it? Liver or is it liver? I don't know. I mean, as you know, English is trash, and I don't have a magical, you know, dictionary in my mind that tells me the pronunciation of words. So is it liver or is it liver? I think it is liver, right? Donate him an English textbook so he can translate the game. Yeah, that will be a good one. Imagine having an official translation. That will be pretty much Sakura game tier of translation. Live and is in the... What? No. Live and is in the... So it's liver. I butchered that sentence. A programming guide, god damn it. West language. Yeah, you know, someone will say West language, right? Oh, how is it going? Yummy, yeah, you came right in time. I was asking if, you know that organ that you have around here, I think. Is that pronounced liver or liver? Oh, like in the Spanish pronunciation. Okay, okay. So it's liver, right? Yeah, but saying that it is as you say, oh, to live. So it is liver. Okay. So it's not liver, it's liver. Alright, thanks. I stand by what I always say, that English is trash, because there's no reason that that word should be pronounced liver. But that's fine. I mean, sure. Ouch. Why the fuck did I shun? God damn it. I was asked. English is a phonetically consistent language, I know, right? Perfectly balanced. I want to test something with rainbow times in this real quick. Gives me a reason to do the missions. God damn it, what a masochist. Though I know I'm not one to talk, but still. That's true masochism right there. And those lasers kill you in one hit. You only have 25 points of health too. At least it's the lasers the one that kill you in one hit. The other projectiles seem to be fine, though it still sucks. Do I really need to get the platinum? Can we just call it a day with the gold medal? I'm still not dead. God damn it, getting the platinum in this is gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. It's also 3 seconds. I mean, 3 seconds is not really a minor amount of time, in all honesty. I mean, it's not that bad, it could be worse, but still. Damn it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, almost 3 seconds. I wouldn't say that that's a minor difference. Oh, fucking invincibility. Rainbow time is hard to beat. Of course it's hard to beat. What do you expect? If it's a world record... You know, Kyle says it as a joke, but you know that there is someone in their home like saying to themselves, I'm doing this for Irina-chan. You know that, right? Kyle might joke about it, but that's pretty real. Damn, Snaps McCracken, how is it going? Thanks for the raid. How did the stream go? And also, how is it going, everyone that is joining? Another valuables, god damn it. Also, how is it going, Riemann? Gabby describes what he does. Oh, come on. You know, if I wouldn't say I do it for Irina-chan. I do it for Pandora-chan. Get on my level, yummy. Fucking stoner. Kinda messy, alright. Well, hopefully it wasn't too bad. Wait for the assy she's. But this challenge just don't give me any assy she. Sadly, it would be nice if they did. I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm trying to uppercut there to those the aimed ones. You know, miss the spinny fox. Damn, good job. So what did you stream, Snaps McCracken? Did you stream Rabi-Ribi or were you streaming something else? Alright, this is down. Thankfully I had enough life to withstand that hit. Okay. Oh, that's not enough for the platinum. Yeah. Honestly, you know what? Fuck the platinum. 1 second, I don't think I can do that 1 second faster. Doesn't look that doable to me. Oh, you're streaming Hitman 2? Alright. Interesting game. That stoner actually aiming for Ura? Of course I'm gonna say that. I still think you're a stoner for aiming for Ura, but that's fine. I mean, sure. What's the mission? Oh, you're gonna force me? What the fuck is this? Why are there 2 cocos and 1 ribbon? Or more importantly, not just 1 ribbon, there are 2, because the other one is being used by me. What? Huh? Oh wow, this is some stoner ass bullshit for sure. Although at least the 2 cocos can probably die together. Yeah, the problem is now Ribbon. She's out of reach. Oh, 1 point of damage remaining. You know, this wouldn't probably be as bad if I had a more damaging shot. But guess what? I don't. First Hibachi kill will either be... Oh, maybe. Need to lay down. Yeah, sure. Still recovering from a bad bug. A bad bug in the game? Or you mean a bad bug? Well, regardless of the case. Oh, you got sick. Oh, I see. I didn't know that was an expression for when you get sick. But, well, hopefully you can get better. So yeah, thanks a lot for raiding and hanging out, Snaps McCracken. I hope you can get better. What's the worst shoot 'em up you have played? The worst shoot 'em up I have played. What an interesting question to ask. You know, as much as I would like to call myself a shoot 'em up player, I'm mostly a Toho player. So, you know, I wouldn't really say that I play enough shoot 'em ups to be able to answer that question with a game that is not a Toho game. Like, you know, if there will be a term, like if you could call people that don't play shoot 'em ups that much other than Toho secondaries, then I'm pretty much a shoot 'em up secondary. If you wanna call me that. Cause really, I don't really play much other shoot 'em ups that are not Toho. And yes, by saying that, I probably will say Toho 2. I mean, I will say Toho 1, but that game barely even counts as a shoot 'em up, so I don't think that will be a fair thing to say, right? And how the fuck am I supposed to deal any damage to this stoner? The hammer actually deals more damage than my shots. The worst part is that, oh, the time ran out. Interesting. You can say that Mushi is poorly balanced. Don't like racing shoot 'em ups. What's racing? Got the worst call a few days ago. Never had such a call in like 4 years. Damn. Battle Gariga? Invisible bullets, god damn it. Well, so yeah. If I had to say, it will either be Toho 2 or Toho 1, depending on what you count as shoot 'em up. If Toho 1 counts as shoot 'em up, then definitely Toho 1. If not, then Toho 2. Okay, how the fuck do you damage this piece of shit in a way that you know, can actually deal useful damage and not shoot scrambles? Maybe I have to target Ribbon first instead of going for the other two assholes. That's 350, huh? Damn, and the worst part is that I miss all my hits too. God damn it. I was on Rainbow Base on the Shizini mission and my game froze for a few seconds and died to Ciaro's laser. Damn. That sucks. Grand Prix Maihodai Sakusen? Huh. Oh, they did those games, I see. Yeah. I mean, my idea is that after I'm done with this, I plan to play some shoot 'em ups. I don't know if I'm gonna play shoot 'em ups or something else, but I mostly plan on doing that. Also, how the fuck do you do this mission? Like, how do you even damage Ribbon here? I mean, you can barely even do so with this sorry ass shot type. No, I could have stayed there actually. Some weird ass Steam one that looks made in Flash. Damn. Yeah, I think you mentioned it once. It's a pretty interesting concept. Like a Danmaku game made in Flash. What could go wrong? Yeah, but for real, how the fuck do I damage Ribbon in this mission? Like, she even gets invulnerability shamelessly when you hit her with the hammer. And even if I try to DPS here, sadly, it's not like you can do much to DPS with this shot type. Yeah, really, if anyone has any ideas, I would love to hear them, because I have none. Wasn't even coordinated. And that's gonna kill me. Well, this is a problem. I really don't know. Like, I'm not even talking about the gold here. I don't even know how to get the bronze. Wait. Oh. Wish there was a quick reset here. But it doesn't seem like there is. You go back to the art book menu if you press that button combination. So I guess spamming the basic cast combo might be the best idea to deal damage, at least to the two Cocos. Ouch. And now this is the problem. When Ribbon is there, how do I damage her? I really don't get it. Especially because she becomes invincible like a piece of shit. Also, it's pretty interesting because if this is an unused mission, my question is, when will this mission even be used? Like, at what part of the story will you get two Cocos and two ribbons? Because you can even say it's one ribbon, it's fucking two, because you're using the other one. It's ridiculous. I mean, you can get some shots if you fire from there, yes, but if you try to jump too high, that's gonna happen. You're gonna get killed by the lasers. Which is not desirable. Ouch. Damn, that actually hit. I beat the Sicini mission in 15 seconds? In 15 seconds? How the fuck do you even beat that in 15 seconds? And what happened? It didn't update Rainbow? Oh, so I guess it's not a world record after all. Well, I mean, that's good to know, but I'm still not doing it. If you were wondering. Damn, this one is bullshit. They misalign. So my question is, how do you do the Sicini one in 15 seconds? Like, is there a technique that I'm missing here? Because I didn't see the Sicini mission to be able to do it that fast. Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, some things are just way out of my reach in terms of knowing what the fuck to do. Like, I really don't understand. How will you be able to do that? Damn, that hit me. That's ridiculous. I lured Ciara and Cicini to the same side by having Cicini jump towards the right when I was comboing Ciara. Then I spammed 3-hit combos plus up drill to drain Fire Orb on both of them. Kill Cicini and Ciara before Cicini jump into the air. Interesting. So I wonder how you will do this one. Because it doesn't seem like you can really lure Ribbon to be on the ground. So that means that you can shoot her at the same time that you're hitting the other ones. I really don't know how to do this one. Yeah, the red orb definitely, well, the fire orb, I guess, if that's the name, definitely helps. I think what I have to do with this fight is let this piece of shit fully charge. Because for some reason that upgrade is available in this fight. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. Damn, bronze. You got an idea, but it's incredibly stupid. It's fine, I mean, the mission is already incredibly stupid, so it wouldn't be out of place. I got her to 70 health when Ribbon flew up. It's really hard. And how do you do it? Because you have to use your shot. You can't use anything else other than your shot in here. Because if you use your hammer, it's not gonna work. Your hammer makes her invincible for like 2 seconds. This mission is fucking trash, and it wouldn't be so trash if my shot type wasn't trash. But it is. As you know, basically the best thing of this shot type, that is the healing factor, is not even here. So even hitting these stoners won't heal you. That fucking sucks. Well, fuck this mission then. I mean, it just sucks. So let's try the next one instead. Mission 8. Mission 8, hopefully... Damn, 3 seconds? What? The fuck happened? What hit me? Wait, I can't hit Irisu or what? Oh, I guess you can't hit Irisu. Well, that seems pretty... What shot type do I have? I don't think the shot type... Oh, I don't have a shot type, alright. So basically, you have to do it with the hammer. Well, that's a matter of using... Fuck. I think you can use the projectile, but it has to be really precise. Damn. 333. And it wasn't even a record. Killing your best friends. Oh, that's right. It's Miru and Iris, so I didn't even realize that. There we go. I got the platinum. Half-Life 3, god damn it. Can't believe it. You know what's the funny thing? I have all of the Half-Life games on Steam and I haven't played them once. It's pretty interesting. You can bunny strike ribbon in the previous mission. Can you remind me what bunny strike meant? Cause I completely forgot. Can you get rainbow on this? I guess I can try, but it's gonna be pretty tough. Sliding hammer. Ouch. The sliding hammer? Why would I want the sliding hammer? In this one it doesn't seem... Well, maybe it is, actually. Psh, get fucked, Irisu. No, like maybe I can jump on 2 and then use the sliding hammer. But no, that doesn't seem that good. Oh, you slide into Cocoa to get 2 damage, then bunny strike ribbon. Which kills her? Really kills her? Seems pretty good. Also, no, I don't think I can get the rainbow one here. It seems incredibly tough to actually get the rainbow on this one. I mean, it's 2 seconds. Like, I understand. But yeah, and you can't even get it with the projectile here either. Get one side with the hammer, then shoot the other side. No, because apparently it's not enough damage. Like, the projectile doesn't do enough damage. As you can see, it doesn't. It doesn't kill them in 1 hit. Alright, have a good one, Clone Cat, and thanks for hanging out. 18.91 on the ribbon and 2 cocoa. Well, I definitely have to try that one again. I just wish there was a way to quick retry this. What even is this scenario? I honestly don't know. That's the funny thing. This is unused content, but at the same time, how will this even fit into the game, right? That's my bigger question. It's like, I understand this didn't make it in the game for a reason, but at the same time it's like, where will you have put this? No, it doesn't seem like I can do the rainbow for this one. I'm gonna try again the Cocoa mission though, maybe I can do that. Cocoa was this one, right? I think it was. So you're saying... Wait, but how do you get up there? Am I missing something? How do you make it so the slide hammer goes where ribbon is? Like... You slide into Cocoa and then slide jump. But I did that and I didn't get the bonus strike. I think, right? Because you say, right? Like, seems like after a slide you don't get that. Huh? I don't even know what that two times thing was. You just jump right as you slide and press hammer. Damn, there is a lot of mechanics that I don't understand in this game, dude. Like, I'm sorry if I sound slow in the head, but I don't understand how this shit works. Like, at least I know how the slide jump works, but... Problem is that... It's pretty hard to even do that. Like, especially because you start in the middle instead of starting from the side. Can link and give, but in my... Nah. Honestly, this isn't worth it. I mean, it isn't worth it that I'm gonna utilize my time to beat that trash. So I just prefer to leave it as a bronze medal. And, you know, whatever. Damn, this is 1 minute with the doppelganger. Oh, and I'm tiny. Damn, you really had to make me tiny, huh? I don't even know if it's worth it to hit her with my hammer. Oh, look, I'm not tiny anymore. Though my damage fucking sucks. Damn. 1 minute. I don't think I can even use my lucky amulet. No, I in fact cannot. Now the question is, when I'm little, does all of my damage get fucked as a consequence, or Ribbon is unaffected by that? Because if Ribbon is unaffected, then yeah, my damage is decreased, but even Ribbon damage is decreased. It might be unaffected, and maybe I should go with Ribbon here. I mean, after all, it's also a safe bet to not get any damage myself. Oh, you can also stop that in midair, huh? Ouch. I don't think my own damage is that worth it anyways. Ah, fuck you with that projectile. This fight is gonna suck. I can already see that. Oh, I can... No, never mind. I thought I cancelled that, but I didn't. Would have been too good if I actually cancel it. Yeah, but getting a charge shot ready for when she does that bullshit is a problem. She also has a lot of health for what is supposed to be a tiny ass mission, I must say, right? Like, why would you make her have so much damage? Not damage, sorry. That much health. I feel like there should be more short missions like the one with the pourings. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one for now. So I don't really feel like doing that right now. I mean, dealing with the doppelganger bullshit is, yeah, not something that I really wanna do right now. Oh, 2 Ritas? Why? Oh, you can line up here. Damn, that's crazy. Alright. But at least you get a pretty obvious strategy, which is hitting them both at the same time. Now the problem is dodging all the bullshit that they have. That's definitely gonna be the problem, but I mean, you know, damn. You want me to do this shit while they do all that trash at the same time? I mean, sure. problem is that you can barely cash in damage here. Most of the time you're gonna get fucked. Alright, that one worked. Damn, time 27. So you're basically expected to like do damage non-stop. That's what you're expected to do. Non-stop damage even when there is this crazy horseshit on screen. That's crazy, dude. I don't think I can do that. Like, how can you even keep up with that? If I don't focus on dodging, I don't think I can do much else. I still wonder if this is still unused content or if this is just extra content that they release it as a gift or something. Because I can't see any of these missions being there in the game. Like, why will there be 2 Ritas in the first place? I mean, I know that there is a Shadow Rita or some shit, but these are the exact same. This mission is probably meant to teach you numb, but I'm not getting numb. I'm not getting the numb status, whatever you pronounce. I'm pretty sure this is just a normal hit. That works. Oh, I was 1 hit away. I can't fucking believe that. This boss has numb. Her parents are stopped at times. Oh, when you shoot her. I see. Yeah, it seems like this shot type has numb. That's what you meant with that. I didn't even know this shot type could do this. Would have been pretty useful if the game explained that to me. I guess that will be too much to ask. Well, I got pretty close once, so I should be able to get close again, I guess. Problem is that this section seems to be pretty particular. It's a mission specific thing. I don't think you can normally give an enemy numb unless you play as Seattle. Huh. Interesting. Nice sound effect. Damn it. God damn it. You know, the worst part is that those aimed bullets seem to be easy to dodge. But I don't know how to dodge them and hit at the same time. Seems like a pretty hard thing to do. Seems like in the first one you're getting hit no matter what. Yeah. I don't really know what to do here. I'm gonna post the Raven plus Coco gift. Alright. I mean, sure. I don't mind. Though I definitely won't do it, but if you wanna post it, then go ahead. Yeah. It's pretty tough. It is pretty tough. Especially because yeah, the fact that you need to do DPS as soon as you can. That's the real problem, because dodging this pattern will be incredibly easy. But you're not supposed to only dodge it. So that sucks. I don't really know how to attack on that pattern without jumping. I mean, obviously you can attack on that pattern without jumping, but what I mean is, I don't know how to jump and dodge it at the same time. This is not PDH. No, honestly, I would prefer this being PDH, because at least with PDH, I will have a clear objective, right? In this one, I mean, I can get gold, and it basically will still not be the highest thing that you can get. So it basically feels... This is what I hate rankings and medals in missions or levels in games, right? It's like, I beat this shit. I don't... If I beat it, that's it. That should be it. I don't want to beat it with, like, you know, an S rank or something. I beat it, and that's it. You either beat it or you don't. It's not like you can beat it better. I mean, yes, according to this game, you can beat it better, yes, but it's like, it sucks because it doesn't feel good, right? It's like, unless you get the highest possible thing, it wouldn't feel good. That's also the reason why I don't like the combo rankings either, or shit like this. So at least PDH, the thing about PDH is that, at the very least, you know that the objective is beating it. That's it. On this one, I might beat it, and what happens if I get silver? If I beat this and get silver, it's like I have to do it again. So yeah, fuck that. I give me PDH any time of the week instead of this bullshit. You know, that's actually pretty interesting to think about. There is one game that has gold ranks and silver ranks. That's Great Fairy Wars. In Great Fairy Wars, you are intended to, well, not like you are intended, but if you want to get a gold capture, you gotta beat the spell cards without, basically without dying, without bombing, and without using freeze. So it's like, fuck you. Like, I captured the spell card, that should be enough. Thankfully, Great Fairy Wars is only one of its kind, so that bullshit didn't really translate to any other Toho game, thankfully. This mission requires really strange stats to get good items. Yeah, it seems like that's the case. Well, although to be completely honest, there is another Toho game that also has kinda like a ranking system, and it's double spoiler, though it's not really a ranking system. It's basically, if you get enough score, you get a gold camera, and if you don't, you get a silver one, and Aya just won't give you the comment for the spell card. Which fucking sucks, but at the very least, in that one it's not that hard to get. But I say times, I didn't say item. Well, if I say item, whatever, I meant to say times. Also, I don't know why you can say that Phantasmagoria was a mistake. I don't know, what, like, it feels like there is a circle shark in the Touhou community that for some reason they love to hate on Touhou 9. What's the problem with Touhou 9? It's a Phantasmagoria game. Like, what do you hate? The RNG? As if any other Touhou game didn't have RNG already. The story mode? But what's wrong with the story mode? Hey man, Yami even saying that it's shit. Wow. Alright. Yeah, that's a pretty convincing argument. It's bullshit. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Why you complain about POFB? Like, if you complain about POFB because it's bullshit, then you should complain just as much about any Touhou game, because any Touhou game has RNG. Like, if you complain about Shikieki's bullshit because she has a lot of RNG, so does any other final boss in the Touhou series. Like, that idea that POFB is the only Touhou game with high amounts of RNG is bullshit. I mean, play LOL-K. Play LOL-K and try to tell me that Clone Piece and Shunko are not RNG bullshit. And you don't even need to go to LOL-K. I mean, go to another game like, for example, Mountain of Fate, right? Which is, by the way, my favorite Touhou game. Are you gonna try to tell me that in that game, Aya's RNG is not bullshit? Like when she does the quick survival spell card, or when, for example, Kanako's final spell that, by the way, you can bomb, and it's also RNG. I mean, RNG is everywhere in Touhou. Touhou 9 is not the exception. The enemy doesn't get hit if she doesn't want to. But the problem is that, well, I feel like it's a way of looking at it, right? Because to me, the game doesn't have an AI. I wouldn't see that, I wouldn't call that an AI. That's just a bot. Obviously a bot. It's like literally software perfectly dodging bullets until a timer happens. So I feel like, yes, if you view it as a CPU, yes, it's bullshit. But if you view it as I have to survive until a certain amount of times, which in Shikieki's case, if I'm not mistaken, in Lunatic, it's 3 minutes and a half. At some point in time, it's 3 minutes and a half. Like, if you view it that way, it's not any different than any spell card. That's like saying that in any other Touhou game, the bosses refuse to die because you have to destroy their hell bar, right? Well, yes, that's what you're intended to do. You can instantly kill them. And the same is with POFB. Like, instead of looking at it as an AI that perfectly dodges, I feel like you should view at it as a timer. If you can survive a certain amount of time, you win. If you don't, you don't. Well, that's literally what the extra mode of that game is, by the way. See her making... Yeah, I already read that. Pristine RNG. Listen, those games you can bomb RNG. You can also bomb RNG in POFB. For those who don't know, if you press X when you're playing POFB, you use all of your meter, but at the same time you instantly bomb. So it doesn't have death bomb though, if that's a problem, but you can pretty much do an instant bomb just like that. Gabi loves soon feet. Damn, I didn't know your fantasies were that wild, Yami. Like, holy shit, I thought you were only the normal kind of degenerate, right? Like, you know, the normal kind of degenerate that searched on Erina on Dan Boru and then unzips their pants, right? Like, you know, the normal one. But no, you imagine me licking Sun feet. Like, damn, that's some advanced form of degeneracy. But alright, I won't judge. Again, I accept all kind of degenerates in my stream. I mean, if that wasn't the case, Yuhu would be banned a long time ago. That's fine. Because who doesn't love Yuhu, right? I mean, I feel like at this point, Yuhu is kind of like the mascot of the channel, right? Sadly, I will need a representation of him to kind of like have an image in my channel to represent Yuhu. I don't know what, like, should I use Parsi? Maybe? In RNG USD you get a clear end to the spell card. In POFB the issues keep on going forever. No, that's the thing, it doesn't keep on going forever. As I said, Shikieki in Lunatic survives 3 minutes and a half. Maybe 4. It's in between 3 minutes and a half and 4. So it's not unlimited. This Rita mission is bullshit. Yeah, it seems like it is. Tewi has dead bomb in her last life. Yeah, but it's completely random. Sometimes you get it, sometimes don't. Remember the confession soon pick? I do remember it. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good pick. It's a 10 out of 10. Yuhu is just a stoner? No. You can't call Yuhu just a stoner. He's the stoner. A lot of you are just wannabes. You're just a stoner wannabes. Yuhu is an actual fucking stoner. Well, maybe using the word actual might not be accurate because he probably doesn't really smoke weed. But he definitely behaves like one. It requires good RNG. Yeah, so basically like Toho. Chiki will just dodge forever if you didn't get hit. Well, I can't confirm that because I never went to the part where I don't get hit. I always get hit at some point, so I can't confirm that. But what I do know is that for the most part, it's something that is pretty static, right? Like the timer thing. Alright. Calm down. You can use hammer and super carrot. Hammer and super carrot. Yeah, but why would I want to use those? Dealing damage with this shit is way better. Unless you mean invincibility, but at that point, I don't think it's that useful, right? To get that. You can charge super carrot and hit both at the same time. That sounds okay. That might sound like a good idea. Alright, maybe not that good of an idea, but it did something at least. Fuck. Maybe it's gonna be useful for when there starts being a lot of bullets on screen. So I can both have invincibility. Now the problem is that the invincibility with the super carrot doesn't really last that long. And you're gonna get hit the same, though at least the damage is pretty good. Yeah, the damage seems to be pretty top tier actually. The problem is that after that, you gotta survive that bullshit that comes afterwards. But hey, at least it seems like a good strat, thanks. Definitely can put it to good use. Sadly, I got hit right afterwards, the invincibility time. I think I only hit one of them, which also fucking sucks. Damn it. Yeah. I think I only hit one of them. That's a problem. Yeah, you definitely want to kill them both at the same time. Yeah, that was my bad. God damn it. This, well, the thing about this mission is that it's hard, but it's pretty straightforward, right? I mean, sure, it has a lot of RNG bullshit, I understand that. But at least there is a strategy that you can follow, which is not something that I could really see on that doppelganger fight. That doppelganger fight, like, I might as well be having a normal boss fight instead of a mission. Damn, I also only hit one. Now I found that one of the other special bosses in Labyrinth Toho is based on Ibarra, a cave game. I don't know, dude. I tried liking Labyrinth of Toho and I just couldn't. I gave it a honest shot, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it, sadly. So this is where you have to stand, probably, right? Because it's pretty specific. If you stand a little bit more to the left or to the right, you don't hit both of them at the same time, which kinda sucks. That also kinda sucks. There we go. Damn, we got the platinum one, just like that. I'm definitely not gonna get the rainbow one. That one seems overly hard to get, especially because you need to kill them before this third attack happens. So yeah, that can go eat a dick. 4 special bosses seem to be references to shoot 'em ups. Need to find the reference of the last one, which might be from Akai Katana. The reason why this is RNG bullshit is because you can charge the super carrot that's really large to deal like 200 damage to both. Yeah, it seems like that's the case. You get hit by their bullets while charging, you die instantly. You fight the Hibachi twins from Dead Label. Damn. Definitely something that you don't want to see. Wait, did I do the 11 one? Was that the 11 one? No. Yes, it was the 11 one. Well, Gabby's memory is pretty good. Damn. But now I kind of want to see how bullshit it will be to get the platinum. Not the platinum, the rainbow. But I'm just gonna get a couple. Gift of Rita mission. Alright. Oh, fuck. That will be... You know, you can actually probably get rainbow if you do something like that. This is still gonna take some time. Oh, that's only gonna hit one of them. Wonder what happens. Now, obviously, you cannot charge the second one fast enough. Actually, wait a second. What happens if I do it right here? Is the timer gonna be enough to charge a second one? Maybe it is. Maybe not. Probably not, now that I think about it. You can charge the second one. No. I mean, yeah, you can charge the second one in the sense that Yeah, at any time, but I mean charge the second one when the gauge above recharges. That's what I mean. But no, now that I think about it, it might be a good idea to try. So you have to make it in a pretty specific time. And you can also charge. Oh, it's actually. Okay, I understand what you mean. So basically you can spam this move, and if you get lucky enough, you might be able to just defeat them by doing this. I get you. Cause yeah, if you for some reason get lucky enough, like that, you can actually damage both. Obviously the problem is that when they aim, it's just not possible. I wonder if that damaged them enough. Probably not. I have no clue. No, that's not gonna be enough time. Ah, it was almost enough time, but even if I did it there, you will still need like 2 more charge hits with the electricity. Damn, the first bullet? Now this is an interesting one. Guess you can spam it and make it even more RNG. I know, right? Who doesn't like a shit ton of RNG? I mean, I'm a Touhou player, I'm used to this. This amount of RNG is nothing to me. No. Damn, that almost worked. That almost worked. I will have gotten the rainbow by a pretty long shot. Yeah, it was close. But I guess you can skip most of the RNG, especially if you let yourself get hit there. No! What a piece of shit! She went down because I pressed down. Fuck. Well, that's fine. It's not like it's hard to get. Again, you need to... Damn, I'm fucking up like crazy. Alright, kill me already. Like, basically, here's the thing. Kill me already, piece of shit. Like... You charge the first one at the beginning where you basically have no risk of getting killed. Then you charge the first one also kind of like at the beginning before any of the shots come by. Then you get hit, so you get invincibility by getting hit. That's when you can get unlucky. If one of the last bullets hits you, then yeah, that sucks, but that's the only time that you gotta get lucky. Otherwise, it's pretty much telegraphed. Which is great. Interesting. That's a pretty interesting way of trivializing this shit, I gotta say. Damn, the very last bullet, what a piece of shit. But yeah, you just gotta get lucky on that one. Yeah, I'm trying to charge, not to use the sorry ass bomb, asshole. Let's try use record charging the second super guard through most of the bullet spam attack without iframes. Yeah, that's even more RNG. I wonder if I should do that sooner in order to get you know, full damage, but I think not. But if I do it before... Well, not really sure. There we go! Damn, and we got the rainbow for a pretty long shot. Almost 2 seconds. 2 seconds before the rainbow one. Interesting. She thinks things. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty bullshit, yes, but at the same time, I mean, you literally have to stand there and spam the super carrot. Also, what is this? An unused boss rush up here PRC. I wonder. Wait, why? Wait, what? Wait, I'm using one of the enemies. Wait, and how are you supposed to damage her? Like, you can't do anything else other than bumping into her. Why can I shot? I cannot shot. Like, I can only literally bump into them. What the fuck? You can only attack with amulets. Yeah, but also you can bump into them and you deal damage. Like, look at this. Oh, you don't need to bump into them. You need to be near them. Right? Oh, never mind. It's automatic damage. Wait, let me see. Yeah, it's automatic damage. So you don't even need to bump into them. But at the same time, they don't even deal that much damage. And you have so much health that I will be surprised if you can die by normal means. And this is some stoner shit for sure. Because I don't feel like it's really doable to die. I think the challenge here is trying to do this before the time runs out. Doesn't seem to be a challenge to not die. I mean, with that amount of health, it really doesn't feel like a challenge to die. To not die, I mean. Actually, dying is a challenge here. Yeah, but sometimes you really run out of bullshit. You can't do shit. Yeah, only when they are in attacking, that's true. That's still a little bit weird if you want my opinion, but sure. Like, you don't even need to dodge anything. What's the point? What's the point when you have so much health, right? Same when you get to Coco Ribbon when you don't have the hammer. Yeah. Die of sadness. There's a passive speedrun on earlier versions of the game that has you take that pseudo endurance to the main game final boss. Interesting. I don't even know how hard it will be to do that. Well, that depends on how much damage they deal. This is still pretty stupid because there is no challenge to doing this. And not only there is no challenge, but this is also incredibly long. Because this is basically going through every boss in the game. So, it's a little bit weird. Why? I mean, well, it's unused content. I get it. It's still a little bit weird. Like, look at this. And not only they barely deal any damage, but even if they deal damage, I have Hell Regen. So, regardless of what happens, there is no threat. And what's even worse is that The long boss health syndrome is even bigger here since you can't even attack. Why will I do this? Like, why will anyone do this? Like, this will be a really cool challenge if the bosses actually dealt a significant amount of health. It will be even fun, because it will be like a constant survival challenge, right? But right here, I'm not doing shit. Not doing shit. It also takes a long time to do anything. This Isini died pretty fast. Alright, seems like the damage is increasing a little bit. Okay, this is decent damage. Well, I mean, quote-unquote decent. Decent enough, I guess you could call it. Oh, you have the... well, the emergency jump. That's not a real wall jump. But hey, good enough. Yeah, it ramps up. So okay, now it's a challenge. Now it's a challenge even though not yet, because even with this damage it's still pretty low. You know. If it keeps getting higher then it's definitely gonna be a problem. I wonder if there is some bullshit achievement to do this without getting hit. The whole boss rush. Yeah, go eat a dick. A dick and a half. Though the hell doesn't even carry... oh, never mind. The hell does carry through the fights. I thought the hell renew in every new fight, but no. You actually share the health throughout all of the fights. It's an interesting one. Now you can even use this hitbox thing. It is still useless because you're also slow. You know, it's a little less useless. I guess it ain't that bad. Though you still heal. That's the funniest part. Regardless of how much damage they deal, you still have a healing. Actually, 2 healings. I'm pretty sure you have a health absorb and a normal ass healing for some reason. Oh, I'm numb? Yes, I am numb. Oh, and she has health absorb? Or maybe not. No, I don't think she has. Get fucked. I like that the song is the same one as with the generic enemies, which makes sense because you are a generic enemy. So in this case, I guess you are the protagonist, but you know, generic enough. You don't even have a slide, by the way. Like, the slide shoes is non-existent. Well, you don't have any mobility option. The only mobility option you have is you know, the quick escape, which is the pseudo wall jump. That's pretty much all you have. Ouch. Damn, my head was still not enough to kill. Well, you're dead. Good try. And you ain't even aiming. There is also one that takes it to Irisu, but that one is more stupid and complicated. Damn. Why are we still here? That's a nice question that I sadly don't know how to answer. There is an achievement for it? Really? Is there an achievement for beating this without getting hit? Using that wasn't even worth it. Oh, an achievement for beating this normally. Well, you ask yourself that every day. What you mean, Yummy? You know the answer to that. You know that we are here to watch Gabby's streams. Isn't that enough of a reason to leave? Probably not, now that I think about it. But hey, don't worry about it. It could be worse. Like for example, imagine me doing this. Also, you know, you get really good reasons to leave. Like, look at the beauty that I have right in front of me right here. Like, this is enough of a reason to leave. Hey, I'm getting hit by really stupid shit right here. Oh, the champion one. Problem is that Pandora is almost always doing some sort of attack. So I can barely even damage her. Disgusting. I know hit achievement for this will be garbage. Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. That wasn't that hard. Oh shit, nice backdash. This is basically how 0% is, except you shot with ribbon, yeah. I honestly don't even want to imagine how fucked up 0% is. Because it really is fucked up. Oh, I tried to jump. Oh shit, that's pretty slow. Alright. There we go. Coco. Damn. Oh, you don't do damage during this section where she doesn't do shit other than covering her ears. Are you serious? Wow, 1 point of damage. That one was pretty cool. 1 fucking point of damage. Pretty threatening. How the fuck are you supposed to dodge? Well, yeah, like that, I'm assuming. Ouch. Those shits are gonna, yeah, come back. You're still not dead. Oh, because you have high defense. What a cheap ass. There you are. Kotri. At least it's the blue one. Though, never mind. You're gonna fight the red one as well, because I remember fighting the green one already. Damn, I don't want to fight against the red one again. The red one is probably gonna do such a humongous amount of damage that it's gonna be... yeah, a problem. Is when the boss rush gets more difficulty, you're slowly taking damage. Yeah, it seems like it will go to Irisu, and if that's the case, then that's gonna be a problem for sure. And the problem with that, and it's the same complaint I always have with the game, this is gonna take a shit ton of time. I know it's a boss rush and that's the idea, but like, it's gonna take so long that if I wanna retry this, like, I have no motivation to retry this shit. Like, what even is the point? Though I'm pretty sure you're not intended to retry this. You're not intended to even do this, I'm assuming. Boss rushes in this game in general. I mean, honestly, boss rushes in any game are trash. I mean, in theory they are cool because you get to fight every boss in the game, but at the same time it's like... I mean, you die once, unless the game has like a continue feature that you can continue after you die. Other than that, it just fucking sucks. I mean... I don't even like the... as much as I like Mega Man, I don't like the boss rush at the end of each game. Even though, at least Mega Man has the decency that allows you to use weaknesses. So when you use weaknesses, a lot of bosses become a show. So even if you have to beat all of them in a row, it's not like they are even that hard. I'm still not fucking dead, huh? Why did it last that long there? Didn't last that long in the previous ones. Oh, the fucking beers. Didn't want to see these assholes again. Wow! Nice snowball carry. Wow. You know, I think this is a pretty smart thing that the developers did, right? Like basically label this as unused content. So they label this as unused content, which means that you can't complain about this because they took this from the game and you are playing it as a bonus, right? Sure, this was definitely content that was cut off the game and not extra content that fucking sucks. Yeah, sure. Sure. And I also like UFO a lot, sure. Laughing Dead label. Yeah, I honestly don't know how people can even play Donpachi Daiyosho Dead label. It's like the epitome of masochism. But then again, maybe that's the point. Oh, I didn't want to get reminded that this boss existed. You know, this is a pretty interesting thing. I really like this character design, but holy shit, the boss fight is so annoying. Gabi's so bitter. What you mean bitter? You will be bitter too if you had to go through a bullshit boss rush like this one. I mean, okay, I don't have to go through it, right? I understand it's a choice, but like, come on, dude. Well, at least give me, like, because here's the thing: if you give me the generic girl, you could at least give me a weapon. It's not like they didn't use a weapon. Hell, I wish they didn't use a weapon in the normal game, but they do. So can you at least give me some of that instead of me being a dumbass that can't even... I mean, why do I even have the amulet? Like, if you're gonna give me something to deal damage with, the amulet is the one that makes the less sense, because that's something that is supposed to be arena only. Face the true final boss. The true final boss, Electric Boogaloo. The actual boss rush is such as garbage. Damn. Oh, I also didn't want to get reminded about Nitsi. Especially because of this pattern. That pattern and this one too. These two patterns are what made me hate this fucking boss. They are so instant, like you have to know they are there. If you don't know they are coming, it's so hard to dodge, even with a decent character, I mean. Gabi can't play a game without roasting the devs. Of course I can, fuck the devs. But hey, it could be worse. Imagine if I played a game and instead of roasting the devs, I roasted my chat. Now that's something that you wouldn't like to see. I also wouldn't like to see. There's enough of those kind of streamers running around. I don't want to be one of them. This is the point of the stream where PSI takes over. You mean salt. If you get to the level, it gives you bombs and refills them every stage. Yeah, but it doesn't give you lives. That's the problem with that label. Some of them don't actually use weapon. Some of them just jump at you. Yeah, but like, why are you gonna use the most trashy generic enemy when you can give me a fun generic enemy? Damn, even the real extra bosses are here, huh? Ah, come on. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Why is she taking that much damage? Is it because I'm using it right when she approaches? Like right next to her? Maybe? No, she actually receives 3 hits. Pretty sure that Irisu gave some of the member amulets. Interesting. Yeah, the HP is in critical levels right now. You know, people that like the beer fights. I also know people that like UFO. And they are just as weird, so don't worry about it. And for some reason this boss doesn't have that much health. Which I'm glad that's the case, but still a little bit weird. And she's dead. Oh, well, this is where I die, by the way. Spoiler alert! This is the fight where I should die. I thought you wanted to know. $10, 45, and also burn. 60 damage. They didn't even bother to give an animation to when you die. And not even an additional do it again? Yeah, sure. The devs and make them fuck the devs and make them pregnant. That's my chat, everyone. Someone wanted to know how my chat sounded like. That's how it sounds like. Good shit, Kyle. There is no dead label of Daifukatsu, thankfully. Yeah, the Hibachi twins are the Dodonpachi Daiyosho. You know that there is a boss rush where you can fight all of the Order DLC fights in a row? No, I didn't know that. There is also a boss rush you can fight all the SP bosses. Damn. Plants are soft. Don't die. Yeah, sure. Remember the Italian streamer that does scoring? He tried UFO scoring and now he says fuck this game. I mean, who wouldn't? The only dead label for Daiyosho and Ketsui, yeah, because I think both of them have like a DS port or some shit like that. Ketsui dead label is cursed. I don't think Dodonpachi dead label is any less cursed. Alright, so there is unused, I don't know why it says boss rush, I'm pretty sure this is a single boss. So, yeah, let's go with Irisu Extra. So this one is actually gonna be apparently a fair boss fight. So there is that. So the definition of fair might be pretty faint. You're probably meant to fight Irisu Extra at the end of the boss rush. Wouldn't be surprised if such bullshit happened. Also, I wonder if I... Oh, you can summon Maho Shoujo here, which makes sense. Because that's a DLC thing. But... Oh, I should have waited there. What a dumbass. Also, I really like Irina's portrait doing the XD face. Pretty cute. Oh, I forgot that I have amulets here to use. Oh, it seems like this attack is just as bullshit as it is in the normal game. Yeah, any DS shoot 'em up is probably cursed, pretty much. I wonder if using the purple burst here will be a good idea. It probably would. I probably have to... Oh. Damn, not even enough MP, huh? Oh, I can't believe I got hit by that. What a dumbass. Damn, the purple one does quite a lot of damage too. The normal shot, well, the charge shot, I mean. Wow, those are, oh, these are aim. Interesting. I thought they were RNG, but no, they're actually aim. I'm also getting hit by a lot of stupid shit. Damn, no MP? Come on, dude. What you mean with no MP? And that's a lot of damage with the instant death. Instant death. Really good. Interesting. Bosses at the end of their hardest boss rushes are slightly different. I see. Oh, you mean that this boss might be the version of that boss rush, maybe. Or when I got into an argument with some of these games supposedly have a 3DS release, it doesn't exist. Remember the Switch cartridge Easter egg? What Switch cartridge Easter egg? Is there an Easter egg there? Or how it looks like. Basically the idea is that if I want to deal some damage during the burst, I don't have to use SP. I have to avoid using SP all I can. Problem is that if I don't use my shots, it's gonna be pretty hard to recharge my boost in the first place, right? That's obviously a problem. Damn, how did I do that much damage? That was great. I think the most damaging shot here might be the purple one, interestingly enough. Disappears from your inventory. Oh, you mean the Sierra one, I see. I should wait a little bit until I use this. There. You really run out of MP incredibly fast, like holy shit. You can't even hold to your SP at all. I didn't remember there being a third wave there. Even here I don't have enough. damage to do much. Damn. You can slow down her attack too. An interesting thing. Okay, you gotta be careful with this because this is an insta-death. For some reason, they thought that putting an insta-death will be a good idea. Also, defense down. Yeah, defense down because she's repeating the attacks. That's why. That's when it ends. That's the reason why she has now defense up. So I really wish instead of continuing the attack, she will actually stop immediately and went to the next phase. Whatever. Little detail. Especially when it's this fucking attack. I had all the amulets. Didn't even know that. So this should be a new... Yeah. So I gotta remember that every champ except the one with 5 squares, like the one that is 5 squares long, is a double champ. All of the other ones are simple champs. Damn, I tried to slide there and it didn't work. Damn it, that attack is always gonna be some bullshit. God damn it. Come on. Damn. If that hit me, I probably will be dead. Also instantly. Damn, nice hit, boss. Wish I had a little bit more more health, because this is definitely gonna be the death. It's definitely gonna kill me. Especially if I keep getting hit by dumb shit like that. Really? Why did you dodge that? Screw you. I'm not gonna dodge that shit. I guess you are. Screw you too. Damn. Still active? Okay, let's try this. Has to be at least some damage. Very little damage because no SP, but yeah. There's another item like the Seattle item. Oh, I see. Come on. Damn it. here comes the final phase. But sadly, we have almost the same amount of health, which is obviously bad. Alright. Oh, this section. Come on. I know you want to appear. There we go. Took you long enough. I really fucked it up with the way I shot. Oh, sit. Oh shit. You wasn't happy about that sit, huh? Well, that's fine. That's the slow ass version of the song. That's why it sounded so weird. It sounded pretty sick though. It felt like a complete different song. But like a good quality, complete different song. And another sits. At this point I'm gonna summon the devil. Not like I really mind. I got confused there. I thought the red laser was the last one. That fucking sucks. I don't see there being that much of a difference in this fight, honestly. That's what you get for speaking of the devil. I don't know, we are already seeing the devil here. So it's not like it will make that much difference. I mean, I'm fighting against the devil. So, it's not like it makes that much difference. There is a difference in the phase you were just at. Well, sadly, couldn't see it, because you know I got fucked. And maybe it was the damage, because those things are not supposed to even deal that much damage, as far as I know. I still don't remember what triggered the red orbs like next to me. I remember that it is the fire orb, but I don't remember the condition to trigger them. And this attack is so horseshit. This attack fucking sucks. And it's one of the first ones, that's what's so racist. One of the fucking first attacks, and it's so fucking bullshit. Toho UFO is the devil. I mean, it is. Damn, sits again. So maybe it is consistent. I don't know why it will be consistent, but it seems like it is. I can't believe I'm still getting hit by that, dude. Like, how the fuck am I getting hit by those attacks? How am I so bad? God damn it. Fucking suck. How can I suck this much? Sometimes I'm surprised at how much I suck. That's fine. really wish you didn't have such bullshit MP. Like, holy shit. I feel like I can last longer looking at that arena pick than you doing that fucking burst attack. Like, come on, dude. How can you last longer than me? I mean, no, not longer. I mean, less time. So the opposite of longer. Remilia is the Scarlet Devil. I guess it will be accurate too, maybe. Because I like how you probably have a lot of badges here, but for some reason you have no upgrades. You have no health, you have... Well, actually health... No, health is exactly what you have, but what you don't have, it's MP. It's like your MP is non-existent. Wait, I don't have the slide. I just realized I can't slide. You have to be kidding me. How the fuck do you not have the slide unlocked? How is that even possible? So how am I even supposed to dodge that one if it's not with the slide? Oh, that sucks. That's... Well, at least it wasn't an insta-death, but it still was a lot of damage. Damn. Oh, that's right, she does it 3 times here. Fucking forgot about that. She does it 3 times, because why not? Oh, I have... Yeah, bad idea. I wish you could exploit that, but you can't. Oh, come on, dude. We're evenly matched again. You didn't get sit. I see. That's a second difference. I wonder what's even the point of these tiny ass differences. It's like, who gives a shit, right? Why would you put this tiny ass difference that barely anyone will notice? is the first difference. It's impossible to miss unless you skip the attack. Alright. Damn! Just stepping on me is enough to do that amount of damage, huh? Pretty cool. Okay, fuck you and your invulnerability. So I gotta remember about this attack. The attack that I'm talking about is the one with the red lasers. You get instantly killed? Oh, 300 revenge. Fuck this boss, dude. This boss can go eat a dick. And 300 revenge can go eat a dick as well. Oh, the purple shot. Maybe I should switch to the red shot. But the red shot doesn't even have that much range there. Unused character. Wait, is this a boss rush? It is a boss rush. Right? Or maybe not. Maybe it's just one boss. Who knows? At least I used this one in one of the missions of the game. Though holy shit, your SP count fucking sucks. No, maybe this is a boss rush. Well, at least you can deal damage here. So that's cool. It seems like it's almost a range attack, like the melee attack here. Don't you love when the bosses get off the screen and you can't do anything to them? Oh, this is a boss rush. Okay, I'm just gonna save. I'm just gonna save everyone time, okay, including myself. I'm just gonna save you time. So it seems that everything is a boss rush. Well, at least I wanna know how Cicini and the Seattle fight look like. I mean, not fight, like the character. Wow, you just shot. And also throw bombs. It's a little bit dumb, to say the least. Oh, if you hold... Oh, you can lock an enemy like that? Pew pew. The fuck is this? And you have no limit, by the way. You can use this as much as you want. Well, I gotta say that that's pretty wait. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It seems that when you start doing this, you don't stop. Wait, what? Wait, what's the point of this? Like I press it once there. I'm only pressing it once, and it's still shooting. Like I'm literally not doing anything. Wait, how does it work? Like you press it once and she doesn't stop? I remember her stopping. What gives? How the fuck does this even work? What? Man, this is some weird ass shit, I gotta say. A little bit stupid, I also gotta add. And imagine if this was an actual playable character. That would be a little bit fun. Oh shit, you also have a special attack. Oh, but it's just like the bunny amulet but with a different animation, okay. Yoshine can also fly indefinitely. I really wish I could test it, but she doesn't want to stop shooting. Oh, I think I understand how it works now. It's a trigger. So basically what you're supposed to do is you start shooting and you stop shooting. Like, it's not like you control like, it's not like you need to spam or leave it press it. Like, you should press it once and then you press it again to cancel. Interesting. And you also can indefinitely do bullshit like this. Well, I mean, with a broken character like this, it might be fun to do one of these fucked up boss rushes. Because look at this shit, dude. Although it's also broken in more than one sense, because look at that shit. It apparently refuses to do anything there. Damn, get shot. Wow. And this is some stoner content right here, I gotta say. Some high octane stoner content. Pew pew. It's kinda like, it kinda reminds me of in games like Budokai Tenkaichi, when you have like a survival mission where you have to beat 50 enemies in a row. And that will normally be a little bit hard. If you pick someone like Goshida, that's how it's called in Japanese, not in Spanish. In Japanese, if you pick Goshida Super Saiyan 4, you fucking destroy them so easily that, you know, it's pretty interesting to do, because it's almost impossible to lose. Oh shit, I'm fighting myself. Is this a Persona reference? What happens if I spam my pew pew gun against myself? Oh, she also has it. Of course she has it. She's helplessly trying to jump out of it. She doesn't know that she can. Damn! Look at the amount of damage that this bullshit does. If you spawn them right next to her, she fucking dies. Holy shit, dude. I wish the shot wasn't a toggle though. It would be really nice if it was like, if you hold the shot button you will get it instead of toggling on and off. Whatever. Probably spamming shot on a boss like this is not gonna be useful because they don't stop fucking jumping. Hey, that's fine. I can spam this. So these are real Danmaku hours, since I can choose jump. Well, fly, not even jump, I can choose fucking fly. It's not even I believe I can fly, no, I can actually fly. I don't know if I can touch the sky though. That part might not be there, but that's fine. We're getting in there. custom mounts, you can also allow people to play them in the base game. And nice. That's Kotri broken aerial hitboxes. Oh, because you couldn't hit Kotri in the air, yeah. Damn, this air attack is so fucking busted. It's quite great, if you ask me. And you can even hit Saya when she's off the screen. Wow. Talk about being fucking broken. That's the only reason why I'm even doing this boss rush in the first place. This character is so broken that the boss rush is actually doable here. I might still lose, I don't deny that. But even if I lose, I might get close, which is what matters. Oh damn, these shits actually don't allow you to shot through them. Well, there might be bosses like this where doing the fly attack will be a problem, since she can pretty easily anti-air them. With attacks like those. I guess an attack like this is only broken against enemies that have a lot of grown attacks. Oh shit. Seems like she wasn't happy about that. I can spam the bombs here though. Honestly, the bombs do a pretty decent amount of damage. Like, look at that. Wait, actually, the bombs might do even more damage than this bullshit. Like, if you spam bombs right where she is, or maybe not. Well, I guess it depends. I think the general strategy is that you corner them and spam this so that at every moment the laser is hitting them. That's kind of like the point. In Warp Destination you can kind of touch the sky. Yeah, maybe we can literally touch the sky too. Oh, that's right, Kotri's a piece of shit. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, Kotri might be a problem here. For some reason you can hit her with amulets though. Fucking Kotri. Kotri just doesn't give a shit. She doesn't want any of that shit. And actually, doing this with Cicini is a little bit harder, because you don't have the double jump here. You know, if Kotri wasn't a dancer, I wouldn't hesitate to say that she has no redeeming factor. I feel like she being a dancer is really the only redeeming factor that she has. Oh, I'm gonna assume that these bosses are gonna get fucked, both of the beers, since I don't think they have many attacks that are especially powerful when you are airborne. Most of the attacks here are really bad when you're on the ground, but I mean, yeah, you have attacks like those, but most of the attacks I don't think they target the air that much. In In fact, you can completely ignore this one. Completely avoid it. You can just say fuck you to that attack. Damn, she got fucking fucked. That was pretty good. It's like playing a complete different game. And this boss with the hearts, she also can do shit. You know what's also fucked up about this air attack? Is that they get pushback every time they get hit. It's kind of like having Ribbon's red shot, right? No, not red, sorry, green. Confusing colors. Oh, the shots are getting blocked by the hearts, huh? Oh, and now that you're gonna fly here, you're gonna get immediately fucked. Like, you're fucking done. Oh, she has survival instinct? Interesting. Yeah, Nitz is probably gonna be the same. Nitz is probably gonna have the same fate as Nieben. Especially this attack. She can do shit to me with that attack. Sadly, she can still hit me with this kind of attacks. It's a bit more broken than Seattle. They didn't know Seattle was broken too. Sadly, I'm losing some health here. Oh shit, you can get this attack get triggered up there, huh? Interesting. Oh, get away from there. I didn't remember this ball has so many air attacks. That's interesting. Yeah, it seems like the majority of these boss attacks are airborne. Interesting. Ouch. Damn. Imagine getting shot like that and not being able to do shit about it. Damn, blasted. Oh, this might be a problem though. Although, at the same time, you can completely avoid Ashuri's broom attack. Because she doesn't do it in the air. Oh no, never mind, she does do it in the air. Okay, it might be a problem then. Like, she does it in the top of the screen sometimes. And corner. Oh, she has high defense, so there is some bullshit coming. Good luck trying to trigger it though. I think she's trying to get to the middle of the screen and I'm not letting her. Or maybe to the right side of the screen. Either way, she seems like she's trying. Yeah, she tried to get to the right side of the screen and I didn't let her. Damn, poor girl. Now this is gonna be a problem. Not only because it's Kotri and the broken hitboxes and everything, but also the damage. This is probably one of the most damaging bosses in the game. That's obviously not good. And she also burns you, as if it wasn't enough to get normal damage. At least you can completely avoid this. It's not like it matters that much because you can even damage her. Well, Ribbon can at least. Ribbon can do some damage. There we go, damn. But that still took a lot of damage out of me. And now that I think about it, that attack where Lilith makes the whole screen dark, I think it's impossible that she will actually damage me with that, right? Since I think you need to be on the ground for that. Or something like that. Oh, we're about to find out. Oh, never mind. She will make sure you go to the ground. Interesting. Oh shit, that did a lot of damage. Like, she doesn't care if you were in the air. You will go to the ground. She'll make sure you go to the ground. Yeah, but she definitely did a lot of damage there. Oh, and also this bullshit attack too. This bullshit attack, you need to be right. Oh, fuck. You know, I'm really tempted to say that this is bullshit. I think that with how broken this character is, I kinda deserve getting fucked. Oh, and I forgot to summon Ribbon right in the middle. That probably will have destroyed her incredibly fast. I can't believe it. What a dumbass. Okay. Really getting low damage here. Emmett, shoot her down. Wonder if the Danmaku part... Okay, it seems like the Danmaku part of the boss ain't gonna happen. Damn, she doesn't have any fucking health. Oh, nice damage, dumbass. Damn, the doppelganger is the one that got fucked the worst. We're already getting at Miru. Now Miru, it might be a bad idea to do any... Okay, never mind. I think most of her attacks are not even that bad in the air. Though some of them are aimed like that. It could be worse. Like if I just chill in the top, I don't think it's gonna do much. Especially attacks like those that are pretty ground-based. Ciara, when playing the base game, is actually really hard. You can get many health upgrades. Let's see. I don't know if Cicini and Rita will be the same. 69 damage times 3. Bunny lever doesn't matter. Are you sure that it doesn't matter? I mean, technically it shouldn't, but does the game even bother to check if you're a bunny or not? 'Cause I'm assuming that the game doesn't give a shit if you're a bunny or not. Oh, okay. Interesting. For some reason these bosses, not like I'm complaining or anything, but these bosses are not dealing that much damage to me. Like differently from Kotri or the other fucker, Lilith. These bosses are not dealing shit. Thankfully, again, I'm not complaining, but it seems a little bit weird that the final bosses will deal less damage. And also, I think she's all the way to the right because I pushed her to the right? Not sure though. Sadly, I don't think I can recover the health I lost. I can only pray that I don't get completely fucked. Which might be hard. Especially because there are a lot of hard bosses remaining here. This section might not be that easy to do it while flying. Well, maybe I can use the bombs. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. Oh, and I wonder the cave-like game. Oh, that's right, she has survival instinct. Gotta be careful of that. Gonna get hit. Hey, come on, dude, you have no health. There we go. So maybe this fight is gonna be really easy because you're in the air and you're gonna deal a massive amount of damage, or maybe not. Well, oh, never mind. Yeah, it's fucking dead. Holy shit. In fact, he's so dead that he decided to summon this attack first. She knows what's coming. Damn. I know it's not gonna happen, but I really wish that the boss rush ended here. We're probably gonna fight Irisu. And that's where the where the boss rush is gonna end. And no, it's not gonna end with me winning. Don't worry about it. Damn, okay, that was some pretty interesting amount of damage. Seems like this boss means business. This boss can actually deal a pretty interesting amount of damage. You gotta be careful. Damn. In fact, she can deal so much damage that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be dead in 2 hits. Of this boss at least. Alright. Oh no! Well, at least we don't have any badges. But at the same time, she has a lot of health. Yeah, medium time. I really wonder if I'm gonna be able to defeat her before she summons all of the crazy horseshit she has. I mean, I like how all of these attacks are ground-based. She can do shit to me. Okay, this one is not ground-based, but at the same time, it's not like it's that threatening either. I wonder how much damage it deals. Don't really want to find out, honestly. Oh fuck, here comes the debuffs. Wait, what is that one? Is that mortality? No, that's no skill, I think, right? Actually don't remember. Oh, boost fail. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Oh, damn. Rumi. Problem with Rumi is that she has 4 health bars. I'm pretty sure she's also gonna have 4 health bars in here. Will be weird if she hadn't. I mean, look at the amount of damage that she's receiving. There's no way she doesn't have 4 health bars. Yeah, of course she has 4 fucking health bars. Oh, and this part is completely bugged. I cannot fly. I can only move left or right. Wow. Well, thankfully the Danmaku here is incredibly easy, but if it wasn't easy, this will be a fucking nightmare. Well, that's fine, don't worry about it. Could be worse. Oh, I'm getting yeah. Well, too late now. I mean, I'm already 1 hit away, so it doesn't really matter. Well, that's fine. I mean, after all, I didn't expect to survive Irisu, so even if I didn't defeat her, that's fine. I mean, if you put continue, do you really start in the beginning? Yeah, what a piece of shit. Ribbon bypasses Bunny Lover. So does Fire Orb. Interesting. The hammer. Game are really padded out so you don't get the low % final bosses. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely didn't go play tested. That's fine. Alright, there is still 1 more character though, which is Seattle. I don't know how broken this character might or might not be. Oh! You can fire this humongous laser. And what can you do in the air? Oh, you can spam missiles in the air? Damn. I mean, even if you can be permanently in the air, that's pretty good. And hexagons? Oh, that's the hexagon, though the hexagon doesn't seem that good, right? So pay when the bosses are attacking, I see. The problem is that she might not be that good against air bosses. She needs to jump to get those missiles. I wonder what does Cicini had as the down attack, like, because this one has the hexagon as the down attack, but I don't remember Cicini what it had if you press down attack. Do you remember? I don't think she has one. Okay, that's good to know. So obviously you have the amulet as well. Oh, you can also... Wait, what the fuck was that damage? Did you see that? Unless you can get damaged by the hexagon? What? The hexagon actually damages you? What kind of horseshit is that? I can hit myself with the fucking hexagon? You gotta be fucking kidding me. And that's complete horseshit. A few times in the base game, god damn it. And get fucked. Bunny hasn't been fixed despite everyone reporting crashes. Damn. That did a lot of damage. Oh, because I'm frozen. That's bad. DPS cross bosses and use glitches. Interesting. I really don't know why they didn't make these characters playable. I mean, sure, they are broken. I mean, it's not like you are gonna give them to them just like that. Maybe you can wait until they beat the base game and then you unlock them. Even if they are not that polished, they work, kinda. I guess they didn't want to think of dialogue. It's not like they really needed dialogue either. Alright, but I really feel like I'm not gonna defeat this boss rush. I just wanted to test out the character, so yeah, I guess there it is. Sadly, the remaining things are unused difficulties, and I'm honestly not gonna beat the fucking whole game. Spoiler alert, right? You have modes like this, you play as Meta Knight, damn. So we have an unknown difficulty here. I don't know what it is. We still have Arena with the white outfit. So unknown difficulty. I wonder what this is supposed to be. Unknown is just after Bunny Extinction. Everything is normal speed, impossible ramps up. Enemy speeds. Oh. The stoner difficulty sets Bunny. So basically, I'm assuming that unknown is gonna fuck me up as soon as anyone touches me, right? Like, I'm gonna die in one hit to everything. Is that how it works? It doesn't kill you in one hit. Well, I mean, even if it isn't one hit, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty close to one hit. Although, I mean, I understand that these are additional modes, and for people who really like the game, they will definitely play them out. But like, I don't really want to beat the game again. Especially on a mode that isn't even guaranteed to work. And that doesn't really affect achievements, I don't think. Or maybe it does, I don't know. Like, for example, here, if I save, oh, it lets you go to the normal save. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can save it. Why not? But it's like, why would I? Why would I beat this again? Bunny is the only one that has issues. Can you also get the achievements in here? Are they even tracked? I don't even remember. Yeah, the achievements are here. Interesting. Unknown is somewhat fair. Let me see. Wait, why would I want to go up here? Can't even jump there. Well, that was pretty cool. But I guess that's when I'm gonna say no. But I mean, it's cool that you have brand new difficulties labeled as unused content. Like, it's pretty interesting, I'm gonna say. But, you know, I don't know. Not a fan, I gotta say. Not really a fan of that. So I guess we run out of things to do, though. I really want to beat Irisu. It's just that I got really salty, but... Also, what's this? Cut opening? Unused line Ashuri, unused line Rita. Interesting. It's like... You don't even bother giving them dialogue. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Wait, I can move? Oh, and they are damaging me. They are damaging me, but I can't damage them. And for some reason I get every power. I cannot use Ribbon, though. Well, not every power. I don't have the Super Carrot. But I have most of them. I think you are Illusion Alius. Is this a flash forward? I don't know what this is. I heard that this game was meant to go in a pretty different direction. Oh, well, that was the opening? Alright. Nice. Pretty cool. Alright. So I guess a flash forward. Interesting. Alright. So that means that the only thing that I really want to do, well, actually I don't remember which missions did I do and which missions did I tell them to fuck off. Or more importantly, do I care? Because that's the real question here. And the answer is probably no. You didn't beat 4 or the Alius mission? Wait, I didn't beat 4? Are you sure? No, I did beat 4. Though, I'm really curious to see if I can get them together and kill them. Let's see. Like that. Oh, but she has that attack. So I can't even fully combo them. God damn it. Oh, and if I hit her, it's gonna be worse. Alright, so you gotta wait. The Coco Ribbon one? The Coco Ribbon one, I actually did it, but I didn't get a good medal because I didn't give a shit. Damn it. Kinda have to be like in the middle to lure them both. Problem is that if you do that, it's gonna be really hard to... Okay, you can get out of that. But I don't understand how you can even kill Cicini. Like, even if I can lure them, Cicini doesn't... Like, look at... Because she has high defense, right? That's the problem. Like, how the fuck do you even kill Cicini with that high defense? Well... I don't know, but I'm not... I mean, I already got the... I don't know if I got the platinum or the gold one. I think I got the gold one. Evade her over and kill her at the same time as Ciaro. Yeah, but how? I mean, I understand the theory, but you can't do enough damage to kill them. I don't feel like you can do enough damage. Let me record a grief. You don't have to bother. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. No, no, don't bother doing it, because again, I don't really want to do all these missions. I don't really care. The only one that I kinda care is defeating Irisu, because not defeating Irisu makes me feel like a complete noob that I am, but you know, I still want to be able to, you know, do it. Because this is totally doable. It's just that, you know, if you get hit by one of those sudden death shits because of that revenge bullshit, it's obviously gonna be a problem, and you basically did the whole fight for nothing because it's an insta-death. So for those, I gotta remember using Ribbon with the red shot. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to even remember that. Sometimes you're really focusing the fight, like, well, not in the fight, but like in dealing damage, so you should completely forget about essential things like that. Maybe I should use the red one all the time. That will basically avoid me from getting hit by a lot of crazy bullshit. Especially because I wouldn't risk slowing myself down. That one fucking sucks. And also you can do this additional damage, which always also helps. Yeah, I don't think using purple might be that worth it, except in some specific attacks where she goes so far off that the red attack doesn't reach. But, you know, there are some of those that, since they have revenge, you will get fucked anyway, so it's not like it will make that much of a difference. No, come on. At least I'm dealing pretty decent damage because of that. Yeah, as you can see, the fire orb, it seems like it completely pierces through her defense, through that bunny amulet. Okay, this should be, yeah, this is enough damage for her to repeat her bullshit again. I mean, not to repeat, quite the contrary. I mean, enough damage to get to the new attacks. Also known as the net's face. That's what I meant to say. I'm still really weirded out at the fact that you don't even have the slide. Like, that's my question. How do you dodge that without the slide? You know that attack where the laser goes to the ground? The one that should happen? Like, how do you dodge that one without the slide? I mean, yes, using the amulet, but I mean also without using the amulet. I don't even know if there's a way to do that. Oh, that sucks. Can't believe I'm getting hit by this sorry ass attack. And I got hit by every single one of them? Are you fucking serious now? You can't be fucking serious right now. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna get away. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Really? Screw you too. I really hate when we are that close in health, because that means that anyone can win. Especially because the attacks get even more brutal afterwards, so... At least I triggered the last phase. Now I gotta remember here. Gotta especially remember that revenge thing, though it shouldn't be a problem if I'm using the red shot type, but I don't know. We will see. Hopefully it's not a problem, because that will be a pain in the ass. Oh, you also have these little fuckos. Almost forgot about them. So here she has the 300 revenge. And my range is so fucking shit. I can't do anything against this asshole. So you say that one of the difference of Irisu Extra was around here, right? See if that's the case. You will be seeing it shortly. Yeah, that is if I survive this attack. This attack actually killed me in one hit last time. But I think that's because Revenge also triggered. Yeah, that's fine. It's because Revenge triggered, that's fine. Alright, so let's see. Oh, fuck. Well, this isn't different actually, this is the same. Nice. This is beautiful. Damn, I'm also numb. That's not good. Can barely even move. Okay, remain. Don't move. Just stay there. Okay, at least all the debuffs are gone. That's good. I know that one is not that hard to dodge, but I don't want to risk it unnecessarily. It broke? What broke? Fuck this attack. This attack is just as shitty as it was in the original fight. Should probably use the purple one here though. Purple one seems to be the only thing that I can use to hit her. An attack like this though, no, I don't want to risk it. I mean, after all, she's gonna fall. I gotta combo her. Damn, still not enough though. Damn, she has high defense. That's fine, that should be it, right? So that means that she's gonna... Oh! You should kill her. Thanks for playing. Like, that's it, and then it says game over. Alright. She doesn't even have the last phase. Well, that's a little bit disappointing though. Damn, and you even get a score? This fight isn't different Iris to Traisen in the art book anymore. It's locked behind its bunny. What? The game now checks if you're on its bunny. That is on the normal boss rush as well, I see. Now this is what is interesting. When it says difficulty normal, does that mean that I can change the difficulty? Because I didn't see any option to do that. You can't? Alright. Well, that's good to know. Oh, the boss rush screen. So the normal boss rush will allow you to change difficulty. I see. Well, I guess that was pretty dope, because that's pretty much it. I mean, yes, you can technically say that there are some missions that I didn't gold and I didn't platinum. But the thing about those missions is that they can go eat a dick. So that's the problem with them. Before I go though, I kinda wanna... Because now that I've seen that basically most of the broken stuff from Cicini and Ciaro was airborne, I wanna see if Rita has any airborne bullshit that I didn't see. Well, she has this, but not exactly what I would call broken. Oh, she also has a dive kick. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's what I would call broken. I mean, it's pretty cool and everything, but definitely not broken. Oh, she can also throw this to the air. Huh. Alright. You know what will be the... Guess that explains what Irisu TA didn't display at the end of its bunny for me a month ago. Why did it change? I can link Irisu on its bunny if you want to see the fight, but it's a really minor change. I mean, if you feel like it. Anyways, Rita isn't even that broken. It seems like a normal character, like a character that you will use to beat the game normally. Anyways, I feel like that's gonna be it for me with this game, for real. Unless someone has anything to say, someone can tell me, oh, there is this thing that you can play. Unless there's something like that, then I guess that's gonna be it for me. Let me know if I'm missing something, though I don't think I'm missing anything here. So I'm not gonna do a boss rush, I'm not gonna beat the game again on another difficulty. So I think we should be done now, right? I think this is it. It has to be, right? Yeah, I'm assuming it is it. Alright. So, yeah, we did it, Reddit. We finally did it. Can't believe it. It's been a long time, but it's finally done. Alright. Honestly, you know, if you want, you know, my final thoughts on the game, though I think at this point I gave my final thoughts like already 10 times. But if you care about them, well, I mean, it's a mixture between platforming and Danmaku. That in theory is really good. And honestly, I mean, as much as I joke about that the tits are the only thing that kept me going, the gameplay is pretty well done. I mean, in the sense that the combination between platforming and Danmaku is a good idea. Even though I prefer pure Danmaku myself, it's a good idea. The problem is, obviously, that there are some parts in this game where they should be handled, at least to me, differently. Because this game obviously has a focus on bosses, but the problem is that the bosses are incredibly focused on high health, right? They are focused on you surviving them. That's something that I didn't like. It's not like it's bad, it's just that it's not for me. And there are some fights that, you know, they really motivate you to avoid the attacks. That's also something that I don't like that much. In a game where you have Danmaku patterns, I want to be able to enjoy dodging the Danmaku patterns. Instead, sometimes the game just tells you, forget about dodging, use the amulet and DPS so you can defeat the boss as soon as you can. That's something that I didn't like. But nonetheless, I don't feel like, you know, I wouldn't, as I said before, I wouldn't have go as far as I went if the game wasn't good, right? That's for sure. I would have quit the game just like I quit with La Mulana if I didn't like it. But I like it. I feel like it could be better. I feel like it could even have more polish. I feel like it, despite the amount of updates that this game had, and the amount of content that they kept adding time after time, I feel like this game is still not that polished. It works, yes, but I feel like, especially when it comes to, you know, specific areas that you are like, what's the purpose of this area, right? One thing that comes to my mind is like the emoji fight, like, why do you put this here? What's the point of this fight? Or the rainbow maid, right? Like, what's the point of this boss fight? Like, should it really be here? And when I say polish, it's especially speaking of that rainbow maid fight. It's like, why will you give an early boss like this so much invincibility and so much health? Right? Like, what's the point? Did no one play this enough times to say, okay, maybe if we're gonna make a boss like this, we should leave it to the end of the game, or we should have this but without the invincibility, right? Because it's not even 2 seconds of invincibility, it's like 30 seconds of invincibility, and it's like each time. Like, it's not like it only happens once. It happens, you have like 15 seconds to damage her, and then right afterwards another 30 seconds of invincibility. That to me screams of lack of polish. But at the same time, yeah, that's the problem. It's also an incredibly repetitive fight. But, you know, I gotta say that despite all of that, it's still an enjoyable game. I definitely will recommend it, that's for sure. But yeah, it has some issues. It definitely has some, and they are not few. That's the thing, because if there were just like here and there, I will be like, okay, it's fine. It's just the issues will be anecdotal. But no, this one might have some interesting issues. But again, nonetheless, it's still a good game, enjoyable for sure. The story is trash, but again, I don't judge games for their story. If I had to judge game for the story, then Touhou will be complete garbage. But guess what? Touhou is one of my favorite game series just because of how much I like the gameplay, right? That's what matters. The story is just an excuse, like Igmi said, I think it was Igmi that said, the story is an excuse, right? It's like a way to tell you, okay, now you have to do this, right? Although at the same time, this is gonna be a little ramble, a little complaint that I have about video games in general. What happened to the basic stories? Why can't we have a basic story anymore? Why does it all have to be so convoluted? Why does it have to be something that nobody understands? Why can't we have a story like the first Castlevania? Like, the story of the first Castlevania is literally that you're a vampire hunter and you're trying to kill Dracula. And that's it, that's the story, there's no more story than that. It's simple, it gets to the point, and it serves as a perfect excuse to have the game. So why can't we have those simple stories more often in video games? Like, again, obviously if you have a game that has barely any gameplay and it's only a cinematic experience, I guess in that case you would like to get a convoluted story, right? But if you have a game like this, where obviously the focus is the gameplay and the tits, both, like, why do you have a convoluted story? Like, I'm not trying to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion or Steins Gate or any of that shit. I'm just playing a game with a fucking bunny girl with a big ass hammer, like hitting random ass enemies that she shoots crosses against, right? And a fairy also, don't forget the fairy. Like, in a game like this, why will you have a convoluted story that I'm pretty sure not even the developers understand it? What's the point? Right? It's kind of like with Touhou. What's the point of having a convoluted story in a game where you're a fucking flying shrine maiden taking down yokais that don't even look like yokai, they look like little girls? What's the point? Just tell me you need to defeat this asshole because he did this. Just like, you know, Touhou Sits is the perfect example of that, right? The perfect example of a basic story that gets to the point and it's useful for the game. Just defeat Remilia because she covered the sun. That's it. Nothing else. Simple enough. And it's a perfect excuse to have the game. So yeah, that's a little complaint that isn't really that related to Rabi-Ribi. It's just that Rabi-Ribi is one of them, and I felt like I need to get that off my chest. I feel like a lot of games just try really hard when it's just not necessary. You don't need a story like that on this game. But that's fine. I mean, again, if I care about stories, I wouldn't play Touhou in the first place, so it's just a minor complaint that has no importance whatsoever. In any case, with all of that bullshit being said, I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm also gonna stop playing this game. Because I feel like, again, I'm not gonna play the other difficulties, I'm not gonna play New Game Plus, not yet. Maybe in 1 year, when I forget that this game exists, then I might revisit it in a higher difficulty or New Game Plus, but obviously not anytime soon. But, you know, thankfully it was an enjoyable experience, and I don't have to end the game in a salty note like I had to end, like, you know, Wings of B or Champ King, right? I had to end them suddenly on a salty note because I just couldn't keep playing because I sucked. Thankfully this game is pretty beginner friendly, I will say. Yes, I know that a lot of you might disagree that this game is beginner friendly, but honestly, the game gives you so many tools to just say fuck it and beat things even though you're getting completely blasted, right? Like, it's a game that definitely gives you enough tools to just, like, roll your face over the gamepad and still win. So yeah, it's something that thankfully allowed me to beat the game. Probably if it didn't give me all those tools, I would have given up, because I probably wouldn't have been good enough to beat it. But here we are, actually beat it, I mean, and with the DLC and everything. Yeah, I know, the game allows you to basically choose. It's like Lennon 4 in that case. I know that I already compared this game to Lennon 4, but it's pretty much like Lennon 4. In Lennon 4, some patterns are so fucking bullshit that you will ask yourself how the hell this pattern made it into the game. But guess what? You can be so broken in that game with all the upgrades that you get that you can literally finish a spell card in less than 1 second. Just because of how fucking broken you can get. And that's optional. You can either get broken or you can be a weak ass character that has to dodge everything, right? But yeah, in any case, I want to thank everyone a lot for watching and for, basically being here throughout this whole playthrough, pretty much. It's been quite a ride. I don't really know what I'm gonna play next. I have a lot of games to play and I don't know which one to pick. But I guess I will decide eventually. I mean, there is a lot of Danmaku games that I had to play. There's just a lot of games. But that's something that I will have to decide. Maybe you can help me decide too. Anyways, thanks everyone a lot for watching again, and I will see you on the next playthrough of whatever game I decide to play. So, have a good one, and take care everyone.